Hey, good morning, Age of Origins. And guys, we have Void coming up, and something really interesting is definitely going to happen. Camel has introduced something new into the game, right? Who has got that? It's server assistant. I can hear you. It's okay. But
It won't let me mute.
well, let's mute. It's okay. It's okay. We don't ever want you muted. But so Camel is going to be introducing something in Void today, and it has to do with T4s, ladies and gentlemen, the T4s. Okay. So with that being said, there's been plenty. We're gonna just jump right into this. Okay. So Saki from one of the VIPs. Of course, everyone knows something about T4 is going on, but no one knows exactly what's gonna happen. So um, T4s, when you send in your Titans with your fleet and the warplanes, there will be some restrictions on the troop levels. The points earned by players who use a lot of low level troops for battles will also be affected. But killing T4 troops will still have no points. So, with that being said, the T4s are still going to be there. People are still going to use T4s, but the way I'm taking this is yeah, C41s, you want to use T4s, you're going to get shit for points, is the way I'm seeing this. So, um, for people that are in your nation and they're saying, well, should we eliminate the T4s and go to T1? No, keep your T4s. Fight with them. The points are going to be lowered. So is as you're saying now, you've already got like shit for freaking points. Guess what? You're gonna get even less points. So let's talk about this. I'm sure there's other people here that are in the group that has actually heard a little bit more than I have because they've been talking about this for uh, what, a week now, guys? I think a week. And I think Goat was actually saying something earlier, just before.
I think this is good. I think this is good. It's another day in the office, guys. You know who it is. You already know who it is. But hold the
What
applause.
are you
You know
doing
who it is.
awake? Oh yeah,
Bro, bro. Listen, bro. I'm coming over to support the channel, but you got a problem with that?
No, I just thought you'd be out cold, honestly.
No, I am out. I am out. But I've seen you talking about one of my favorite topics. So I'm like, you know what? I'm out in the Philippines right now, doing my thing. But I'm gonna come over here, and, razzle dazzle my way in this bit. You heard me? So
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
you know, I think it's a good. I think it's a good call from Cam. I think it's a good call.
I do
Because I feel
too.
like
I do
I
too.
don't think that Camo should allow. They're not gonna give points for T4s. I think that it's good that they're not giving points for T4s.
No, 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 no. So yeah,
What?
they're not. So people that are using T4s, when you kill the T4s, you're not going to get no points from it. It's the same as before.
That's good.
Um,
They need to keep it that way, bro. Because I don't think. Okay, who's talking, bro?
I
Who's
don't
talking?
know.
I'm
I
talking
don't
right
know.
now.
I don't know.
I'm talking right now. My time is money, man. So we got just got muted. I'm talking right now.
I think it's either low Mr. Bombat, like you low, or maybe a K dot dot dot. I can't. I don't know. It says
Man,
K.
mute that bum, man.
No, no, no. So uh, with this being said, so the people that like the farmers, or we're gonna say the people that haven't quite made it, a big city yet, because they're free to play players. You can still use those T4s, but just know that the points are going to be reduced from them. And like for say if you got a 41, 40, 39, 38, if you're using T4s, well, this is really gonna suck
That
for
shit's
you.
gay, bro. That shit. Okay. Let me go ahead and put this out there, bro. Like, if you're a C41 and you're a big dog, like, you're freaking gay. Listen, you are gay. You're right there with the mid rangers. Gay. If you're using T4s like that and fighting with T4s, bro. Like, you're a big dog, son. You're a big
Shut the F
dog.
up. Listen, I'm a
You know what I'm
mid
saying?
ranger now. You don't be talking shit about me.
Man, y'all gay, bro. Chill out, bro.
Listen, I'll
Okay.
smack you, boy.
Oh
Bro, you
You
ain't
know,
messing
you,
that
bro,
shit, bro. Bro, I don't think you know who you're talking to, partner.
I don't want to know who I'm talking to, and you're
Yeah, well,
nobody,
then you
so it
don't
doesn't
know
really
that
matter.
I'm the freaking
that's
Messiah, bro. So
too
I'm the
really.
anti mid range king. I'm the mid range's worst enemy, boy. I'm the razzle
All right,
Not
motherfucking
really,
so
dazzle. I
no.
don't need to
Not
remind you what
really,
to
no.
do.
guys, we're not here to argue. We're here to literally get this T4 thing out there because literally it's happening today in Void. It's happening. So
Wait, what? Okay, what changed? What changed?
The points are going to be lowered, and I believe because I've been seeing a lot of people talking, if you're a certain like level city, if you add your Titans and Warplane, you might not be able to send T4s. You might only be able to send a certain
Oh, that's
troop
beautiful.
troop
Okay,
level.
okay, okay. That's cool.
Now
That's
that
cool.
now
I
now
like that.
that's that right there is
That's
not
cool.
official, but
That's cool.
I've been watching a lot of
That's cool. That's.
I've been watching a lot
I
of
think. I think.
No,
people talking.
I think if Camel. I
I think
think if
what he's trying to
Camel.
do.
I think if Camel. I think if Camel is listening to this, like I'm, you know, I'm a pay, like I'm for T4s, bro. I'm for T4s. Like I'm for T4s. I don't think that all y'all's fucking crying had a lot of merit to it, but but I did. I will say that you're crying on big C41s and C40s using T4s and Titans like that. Okay, that's a plausible argument. I'm not gonna sit here and like say that that's not a good argument. That's you got a good argument. If Camel is smart, they would allow they're not gonna allow cities like that to use T4s with Titans. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to be fair. I think that if they nerfed it like that, that is actually for the first time in a very long time. And you know me, bro. I'm so against Camden. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. And they banned me from everything, and they fucking hate me. So if I say that that's a good call, then that's a good call, and I think that's a good call.
I
I
I,
honestly think that's a good call. I
I
think
mean,
I hate this is a rare moment in deep, and if they did that, I'm actually going to congratulate Camel. Damn, I almost
I
felt like
think
I
it's
sucked
more
dick
about.
just
Do you know what? I think it's more about sending a max fleet. So you know how you guys were saying last time. These big guys are sending 600k, 700k fleets with just T4 and Titans.
yeah.
is
I
that
think that's
goat?
basically what they're blocking. They're not going to allow
Goat
you to send a
is
whole
goat? Is
fleet
that you, my
up
friend?
to a T4.
Yes, that's our friend Goat.
Goat. Oh, that's my boy right there,
Yeah,
bro.
you
What's up,
told
bro?
him to f off.
Oh no, that's my boy. I'm sorry, goat. I'm sorry, dude.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
everyone,
my boy, dude.
did you guys record that? Because our boy Raz just said sorry.
Yeah, I'll
It's all good.
apologize to my friends. I'll apologize. Look, bro, like y'all know me, bro. I don't have a small circle of friends. If I'm friends with you,
But you know,
I'll
but
be
what I'm
quick to
saying, this
apologize.
going back to this T4 thing, is still not going to solve the problem because you got to understand there's two sides to the argument. There's the side where people keep complaining that C41s are using T4s and smashing everyone. Okay, that's fine. They've kind of maybe solved that issue.
Yeah,
But then you've
They
also
did.
got to understand spending hours and hours and hours trying to find a target. And every time you scout, it's a bloody T4 farm or a T4 trap city. How are
There's
you going to tackle
go.
that?
There's ways. Go. There's ways to like get these motherfuckers to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so let's talk about it, right? So you want these motherfuckers to actually fight y'all, right? You want these motherfuckers to fight you.
well,
You want them to unbubble so they can fight, right?
we shouldn't give
Right?
strategies
Oh
to
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm tired of
because
people nerfing them. Yeah,
that
you're right.
can.
You know what? You're
I'm
absolutely
just
right.
saying because
You're absolutely right.
that can hurt you in especially with
Yeah, of
this whole
course. It's just like
T4
everything
thing.
else. I teach these cocksuckers how to freaking play this game. They use it against me. You fucking queers. Okay, look. So this is what we're gonna do. Look, there. Camel just solved a big problem. I think that they solved a big problem. I think that
Well,
it
there's
still
I think there's
doesn't.
more than just this. I mean,
No, no.
Camel
I know there's more to this.
he
I know there's more to this.
Camel's trying to be fair to everyone. You know,
Yeah, that's cool. That's
they
cool. I agree.
Camel knows they got free to play players, and the only way they can they can actually be involved with the void if we're being real, is by using T4s, and I get
Yeah,
that.
if they made it to where T4s gave out points, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of people would have quit because they would have been burned by everybody else. Like, think about it, right? We just forced all of our nations to do T4s, right? We just literally zeroed these guys, gave them a lot of stress, made them waste money to become a T4 form, and now Camel changed it. Okay, now they give points. Okay, so we got to kill them again. It's not gonna make one of people stay, dog. Like, you make more money. So Camel's the farm and we're the crops, right? We're the crops, right? You make more money, right? By fertilizing the entire crop, like the entire crops, and just fertilizing certain parts of it. If right now they're catering to everybody with that because they're still watching out for for the people that are complaining about these cowardly C41s because I'm gonna call them cowards. I'm not even gonna call them. I'm just gonna call them pussies. That's really what they are, pussies. So they're using T4s as a C41. You got 1600 LRA, my dude, 1500, 1400 LRA, but you're a big dog, bro. You're using T4s. You're gay, my dude. You're freaking gay, bro. You're so gay.
So let me
T4s is more like,
I'm gonna counter that right there. Okay, so let's say you're 1400. Okay, you're a big dog, but then you go up against a player like you or me that's got 17, knocking an 1800 LRA. You know, they already know that if they get caught, even at 1400, they're burning. Like
yeah, I understand that
so,
too.
so,
But see, this is
and
the
I
same
get,
way thing.
why those top dogs want to use it because they want to save their,
No,
save
no,
their
no. But
troops.
see,
But
you see, there's ways to fight that, bro. Like you want to fight me, right? You okay? Look, this is one little free tip I'm gonna give. I ain't gonna give out too much strategy because I'm tired of you cocksuckers using this shit against me. You guys want to fight me, right? You see me coming at knocking on 1800. Y'all see how what I'm working with, right? You're not gonna fight me one on one. You need to fight with your team. You need to come in there with your squad and say, look, Raz is gonna come over here. Here, we gotta get all of our big dogs to fight this guy over here. You know, that's the fun in this game. Counter, countering strategy, and countering and strategy. Okay, that's a part of the game. Because if you're sitting here fighting with T4s the whole time, bro, and like what I'm saying, you got a squad, bro. That's gay, bro. Like, come on, man, fight me, bro. Like, this is a game. We're burning troops. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna be playing this game for the rest of our lives. Let's have a good time, bro. Let's burn each other. Let's freaking kill some troops, and that's it, man. Like, don't like T4 is for like people that are like handicapped because they don't have the money to spend. You know what I'm saying? Those you can't be a
you
whale and
said
use
you straight
T4s,
up
buddy.
said
That's
handicap. You said
yeah,
handicap.
no, no, it is, but it's like okay, it's like let's say for example if we're all walking right and we're going to school and we're all walking right, we have a guy in a wheelchair because he can't walk because he's not strong like we are.
Right.
Our legs are fine, we're healthy, and we're walk right. What if another dude, he's a freaking football player, he plays with us, right? We're all like strong as hell, we walk to school together, right? Suddenly he says, you know what, bro, I don't feel like walking, I want to be on the wheelchair and I want to let somebody push me. That's basically what you're doing, bro. You're like literally being lazy as shit and you're like taking advantage of something that like should be for like the handicap, which the handicap, I'm not gonna sit there, I'm not insulting in such a way, but I would consider the people that are not non-spenders, that's that's their handicap. This is the only way they can be relevant. So
What?
if you
By playing with T4s?
yeah, this is the only way they can be relevant, bro, because they're not okay. Let me
No.
explain something.
Every
No,
player, every player
if
goes up to C34. Dude, use your normal troops. No one needs to
no,
use
no, no. I'm gonna tell
T4,
you. I'm
man.
gonna tell you. Go. I'm gonna tell you why that's a bad idea. Okay, so I have a clan in my nation called Cough. Listen, my entire clan is. I'm about to give me like 2 minutes. I'm almost done. I'm about to get off on this channel real quick, but I'm gonna give you with this one point. Okay, so go. You're right to an extent. They should use normal troops, right? But then you have these guys that are 400, 500, even maybe almost 550 LRA, and everybody around them is 1,000 LR, right? When you use numbers to fight, okay, and you send that C34 with the numbers, their stats are so weak that they die so fast, so they're feeding
No, no,
points.
yeah, I
So
get that.
cost
They're gonna die quicker, yeah, of course, because their stats
and
are
they're gonna
lower. But
feed.
then,
So the best strategy for them is to become a T4. They don't have the strength. When you're not strong enough, you're just gonna feed. So technically, you're just really ruining your nation because you're not strong enough.
yeah, but then
You're the first to die.
that's where I'll say two things: attack people at your level, because there's always gonna be alliances that you fight are gonna be at your level. Don't go after
Not,
the big
not, not,
guys.
not, not.
Let the
But see,
big guy
no,
let
not in, not,
the fight big guys.
not in our globes, bro. In our globes, like everybody's like they know how to build a castle. Everybody's kind of strong. If you're like 400 or 500 LRA, dude, and you've been playing the game for over 2 years, you're gonna have to become a T4 farm because you're not strong enough. You're just meat. Like
Well,
you're not even a meat shield.
that goes back to the other part I say, and that's just the ruthless part of me. If you've been playing for 2 years and you're at that level, quit before I find you because I'll burn you. Because why on earth are you still 450 LRA
It,
after two
some
years?
people just don't know how to grow, bro. Some people, I'm gonna be
Bro,
honest with you. Some people they don't
listen,
have
you don't
guidance.
have
They
to
don't have
spend
big
money.
dogs like
Listen, bro,
you.
you don't have to spend money to get past 450
Yeah,
LRA.
yeah, but some
You
people
build the
don't. But
city
go,
properly.
But go. Some people don't know that. Some people rely on Woody. Some people rely on me. Some people rely on all, like even players like you, because
Yeah,
you're a
and
big.
some people
Look,
are
bro,
just douchebags
I
who
don't
don't want
respect a
to,
lot
and
of
some
people,
people are
though. I don't
douchebags
respect
who
a lot
just
of
want
people,
to
but I
listen.
respect you.
Whoa.
And like a lot of
Yeah, but
people
listen,
just
bro.
Well, guys, one at a time. One at a time. Talk one at a time, so everyone can hear what's going on.
What I'm saying is, you can advise people as much, but some people are so stuck in their way that they don't want to listen. You advise them,
then let them
do
become a
this.
T4 farm. Let me come
Yeah, that's what
come
I'm
up
saying.
with T4
So this is
fighter.
what so this is what I'm saying. So those people shouldn't be playing with you. If you can't
They should.
listen to Woody
I,
and
nah,
people like you,
but see, I don't think that that's right either because I have people that are T4s that fight with me. I have this guy. He's like your cousin, bro. He's a alpaca or whatever. It's like a goat, or I guess like a type of goat, like a cousin or something. But basically,
my cousin, you're such an idiot.
yeah. But like he's a T4 fighter. He fights with. We use him as a trap.
Yeah, I
There's a role for everybody in this game, dog. I think there's a role for everybody
no.
in this game. I have to
T4
respectfully
you can
disagree with
use
you.
for no T4 you can use with traps. I get it, man. But what I'm saying is, you've got multiple issues at the moment. You've got these, the C41s using the T4s, which I agree
Yeah,
with you
they
100%.
nerfing that. They nerfing
If
that. Hey,
you're if
listen. I'm not
you're
gonna
yeah,
interrupt
if
you.
you're
I
using
gotta get off.
yeah, if you're using T4s for
Oh,
that and you're a C41, why are you even playing this game?
Yeah,
What is the
yeah,
point of
yeah.
you?
I'm just glad that Camel's trying to nerf that. That's what. But listen, guys, I
Yeah.
gotta
But
head
the
out.
second part is, how do you
hold on.
tackle this
R-
issue where people are getting fed up and leaving the
Go,
game
go. Hold on,
because
hold
they
on.
can't find a target?
Hold on. Hey,
Yeah.
Raz, you have a good time over there in the Philippines. Tell your girl what's up, and
Yeah, what's up?
have a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one,
we're good.
man.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Y'all be cool. Y'all already know what it is. Holla at your boy.
Don't get arrested.
Later.
Peace out.
Hey, so guess what I did for the past couple days? I know a little off topic, but the very important stats. About the damage, reducing
Yeah,
damage taken. Uh,
you got it up.
Almost got that mission done.
Dude, I got almost everything covered, maxed.
Wow.
Yeah, those three stats. Yeah.
Don't don't hit Woody.
Oh, come on, man.
I still would want to hit you though.
I
To see
got
if I
hit.
can
I got
see if
hit
I
by. I got hit by a mid ranger. I mean, I did win, but I noticed I lost a lot of troops. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta
Good.
fix that. But okay. Anyways, going back and sorry, Soul Crush, I used you so I can see the stats. So I'm sure you'll get over it. Anyways, go ahead. Let's get back into the T4 stuff.
no what I'm saying is, this C41 thing, okay, it looks like they fixed it. Like for example, this is what I've sent you. So it says here, look, there will be some restriction on troop levels, the points earned by the player with who uses low level. So obviously they're saying that you can't send a max fleet. If you do send a certain amount in that attack, you probably won't get points. So there might be that, if you send too many, or you're not going to get any points. But at the same time, yeah, I get the fact that T4s are there. You use that as strategy, but that's not the only reason why people are leaving the game. People are not just leaving the game. T41s are attacking with T4s. People are also wanting to leave the game because they don't want to spend 5 hours, 6 hours trying to bloody find a target to hit
I
in
agree.
Void.
I agree.
Come on, like
Uh,
it takes the fun out of the game. You're gonna
well,
spend hours and hours and hours to find a city, and then you might not even get
and
there.
then they're fucking T4s. Then they're
Yeah,
fucking T4s. Ah.
yeah.
Now imagine.
Like me, obviously, me. So gone.
Being this early still into this live, what would you say about if we had a frenzy, but no one can bubble?
I heard you talk about this in another group the other day, and I
Imagine
wasn't
that.
in that group. I wasn't in that group.
But
I'll
imagine
be
that.
honest with you, it would be good. It
But,
would be good. Frenzy, no bubble, 24 hours. I get it, but you also got to understand, man. People need to sleep. So the other guy, Texas, I think his name is.
well,
He
I
was
mean,
like,
But it's
"Oh,
crazy,
what does it matter?"
guy.
yeah, but I mean, it'd be the
Sorry.
same. It'd be the same as Chaos Land or whatever, whatnot. You're done. You just sit there and you burn. You know what I mean. You
And
get,
you can have, you know,
Hey, Woody,
What was it?
yeah.
true settings to where your lines can't be hit during that time. Then
it's
you can go to sleep, take a nap.
it's first. That could work, but just like how they do the towers with the truce time, you could have a truce time for your city where you're allowed to.
But
Well,
then
That would
I
work.
guess what you could do. But then what
Say
you
you
could
get two
do
or
with it.
three times out of the 24 hours to bubble for like 2 hours or 3 hours,
someone's got.
whatever.
Hey, someone's got either driving with their window down. I can barely hear anything. Oh, sorry, server. I didn't know server assistant. I didn't know it was you. Damn, I feel salty. But anyways, so I mean,
Listen, you can use the truce time, but remember, you can use truce time for the last. Let's say truce time is 8 hours, isn't it, in the game?
mhm.
So you could be an alliance that push truce time for the last 8 hours. Do all the killing in the beginning, put truce time for the last 8 hours, no one's going to be able to get any points towards the end, right?
Well, I mean,
Last,
pretty much, yeah. But I mean, during the other time,
the,
but
the
but
fun part, the
if you
fun part of Frenzy is the last hour. It's the last 2 hours of Frenzy, which is usually the fun part because people don't give a damn or bubbles start dropping. That's the fun part where you score a lot of points. Well, for me, it is. I
the
score a lot
it,
more points in the last hour than the whole bloody day.
either the first 2 hours or the last 2 hours is when most points are scored.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how being it was early in the live, and Camel starts to see to watch this. I figured that would be like something that might like spark a light bulb for them. I'm pretty sure as long as it's not long as it's not a troop loss, because then you just killed your game. If you're making an actual real troop loss kind of event with no bubbles, but a frenzy type, or even like a chaos land, no one can bubble. Um, and maybe just maybe even a truce thing. But you figure if you have that truce thing, everyone in your alliance ain't from the same time. You know what I mean? So there, people bubbles are gonna drop. I think
Or
that.
maybe just give them an 8 hour shield or 2 8 hour shields, and you can use only those twos whenever you want. But once you use those two, you can't use it anymore. So you have to use it wisely. So one would be when you're sleeping.
That's funny. I was
One,
thinking about it. Like,
that's the one that you
because
get.
it's been a couple days ago.
And the second one, I don't
But
know, when you want to do something.
Right. Sorry, Maria, I had to mute you. I was listening to you either yell at someone or whatnot, but it is what it is. I apologize, but yeah, I
But
mean, yeah,
knowing Camel, they'll put something in like, okay, you get 1 8 hour shield, and you can probably buy 2 hours, but it's gonna cost this much in a package or
yeah,
some nonsense like that.
a
They will
package
do
that
it.
don't give you no gold or anything with it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They'll be like, oh yeah, 999 blue coins give you five, you know, two
Five,
hour shields.
yeah, but I,
if
I, I I think this whole T4 thing is in a step of the right directions, because I've been in some pretty big battles against the Nerf 41, and you look at that report and it's all T4s, and you're like, what are you doing? Like you spend $200,000-$300,000 to fucking use T4s, really? Like, what's going on? What are you thinking? But for everyone else, like these smaller cities, it's a good. They can still be there. They're not going to get as much points as they were for like the last frenzy or last void, but they'll get a little.
Yeah, but what reward? Wait, but what reward do they even get for those little points?
Well,
Like,
that I don't
do
know.
you, do you even unlock your free test if you hit with the T4 or trap with the T4?
Well, I mean, if you send well, let's say a little city, if you send 350,000 troops, I'm sure 3-4 times
But
you
then
might
again,
unlock the first box.
but then for the little guys, they wouldn't really attack with T4s because they'll die.
Yeah.
They're not going to recruit them as fast as the big guys. The big guys can spend a lot of speeds and recruit T4s again. The little guys are not going to be able. That's why whenever I see them in void, you hit the T4 trap that's got like 2 million troops, overflow the hospital, kill it all. You know that person's going to be pissed because they're going to take them ages again to make that T4 trap again. But that's why I do it. Don't leave a
That's
T4 trap next to me. That's full of 2 million troops. You think I'm not going to kill it? I'm going to kill it. Even if I don't
yeah.
get points, I'm still going to kill it. So
That's kind
that's
of
just
the
me. That's
that's
just the
kind of
way
how
I
I
am.
am. That's kind of how I am into. I
Yeah.
am too. I'm gonna hit it, and
But
they're
then with the
T4s.
big
I'm gonna
guys,
continue to
then
hit
with
it, and
the
then I'm gonna take the resources. So while they post that
this
that
is the difference
report,
between me and you. You guys need resources. We're in a world where you don't really need resources. So I just kind of
right?
just leave the resources.
No, no,
But
no,
to be
no,
honest,
no, no.
farming
I'm
resources.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take the resources. You know why? Because darn
Why?
well, as soon as you hit them and you find out they're T4s, they're all laughing, posting in their nascent chat, saying, "Oh, we got Woody." Well, guess what? Woody just killed all your T4s, and now I'm taking your resources. So now you might not have any resources to heal those troops. You know what I mean?
I
That's
guess.
why. That's my theory. And then they stopped using T4s because now they've just lost a shitload of fucking minerals that they spent a month trying to get, and I just took 20 million of your minerals. I hope that report was worth it. I
I
hope
think
that
I did.
report
I
was
think
worth
I
it.
did that. I did that last void where I ported in somewhere. I found like a farm alliance with like there was like 9 or 10 cities that had like 2 million P4s, and I was just five fleeting all of them. And
Yeah.
the other nation was just watching me because I could see them. They were watching me, but they weren't attacking me because my BP was so high, and I wasn't sending out my titans or my gold plane. I was just literally farming and killing them. Five fleets, just the normal planes. Well, yeah, you're right. You do piss people off, but at the end of the day, these
It,
T4 people, they're not going to be able to attack. They're not going to be able to recover. The big guys who use T4s to attack you are douchebags, anyways. Dude, you're spending so much money on a city, and then you're going to use T4s. If you can afford to spend that much money on your C41, attack with normal troops, then speed recruit your troops back, or just bloody use the void potion and get 30% of your troops back. Are you really that cheap
oh,
that you spend that much money on your city, and then when it comes to void, one of the best events of the game, you've got to then use T4s to attack? What
well,
what kind of dumbass are you?
another thing I want to point out is this, guys. If you're a bigger city, you're using T4s. Your enemy will no longer play. They'll just fucking bubble up and call it a day and walk away. And then you're gonna be searching throughout that whole entire nation for a simple freaking bubble to drop, and well, you just ruined it. Um, like if you notice, if you fight with real troops, guys, that enemy nation will give you a fight. They'll make it fun for you, but as soon as you start using T4s, as I call it, the legal way of cheating in the game, um, it's done. It's over. Like,
I guess one thing you got to say, Woody, is like there's no such thing as cheating. There's no such thing as illegal, within the
no,
rules of Camel.
I said
There's no,
legal, legal.
no, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for example, for example, a lot of people say, "Oh, why are you crying for this and that?" And I'm like, look, anyone can play the game any way they wish.
Right.
If you want to play it like that, play it like that. That's your choice. But at the end of the day, you want to play it like that, and you want to be an asshole,
Yeah.
then be an asshole. At the end of the day, no one's gonna come and say to you, no, don't. But what we're saying is, if you are able to have Titans at level 45 and a warplane at 45 or 50, because obviously that's what you're using to kill the enemy, because you're sending the T4s, but it's your warplane and your Titans that are actually killing the majority of the enemy. If you are someone at that level who could do that, and you spend all that money to get to that level, why do you need to use T4? You clearly can send 5 fleets, zero yourself, and then the following week have another 500 BP, city. So, if you're able to do that, why are you being a douchebag for?
You're
Well,
just a
Like,
pussy then.
well, and
yeah,
another thing.
you're being an asshole. You're actually being annoying. You're not doing it to, enjoy the game. You're just doing it because you just want to be a douchebag. That's
Well,
literally why you're doing it.
you think about this, and you jump into their shoes, okay? If let's say I'm using T4s, and I'm getting a laugh, then why am I recruiting all these big troops? When am I going to use them? What are they there for if all I'm going to do is use T4s? Like, you got to think about it, and not to mention this, like, people people will find a way if you use T4s now. And let's say you win the void, congratulations, you did. You're only going to win so many times to where Camel will catch on to what you're doing, how you play, and they will match you up with a nation that will not care what you're using. They will send 30, 50, 60 people at all your T4s, eat them up, and then have another 20 people waiting and counter every last one of y'all. Like, there are nations that wish they get nations like you, so they can just end you.
Yeah, I think everyone should be sent to 52. All these people that do that, their punishment should be go face 52, no bubble.
Well, I mean,
The punishment is if you use T4, that's it. Your next void matchup is going to be with Nation 52, and you can't bubble for 24 hours. Do
or
you want to take on that risk?
or 219 or 269.
0219. Then they'll teach people to like not do this. But yeah, I think, like I said, some people are ruining the game. They just like I said, they can keep doing it. It's up to them. No one can force anyone not to do something. Do you understand? They can play the way they want. But dude, if you've got the money to play this game, like, what it is? How you just said a few seconds ago. Oh, you've got all these T12s and T13s. What's the point of recruiting them? What are you going to use them for? These guys are complete opposite. I use T4 to send out to farms just for my dailies. Don't really farm, never farm.
Right.
The only other time in the day I farm is just to finish my daily. So I'll send T4s. These guys are basically farming with T13s and attacking with T4s. Completely opposite. That's basically what they're doing.
I mean, I don't know who was it? Like I don't even know what 200 Nation started, or maybe even 100 Nation that started a whole T4 thing. But it
It was a good idea, dude. You gotta understand. The idea was good. It
yeah,
is a
but
very good
it got
strategy.
stretched. It got stretched a little bit too far.
Yeah, but that everyone does that, don't they? In the whole game,
Yeah,
people
you give them an inch and they
overstretch
stretch
it.
it a mile. Yeah, I get it. They
So
get
it's
it.
like,
I don't know. I
I
think
don't know, dude. I think everyone. What is everyone just needs to do what me and you do. You face a nation that uses T4, just zero, just level out that whole farm. You go to a hive. If there's about 20 to 50 farms or cities in that hive, just level it all out, kill it.
uh,
Then they're gonna get sick and tired of making T5 traps. Who's gonna spend? I don't know. I guess some people are, like I said, that troll that's on GC all the time. Everyone, I don't know if you're not in our globe, but the people in our globe who know about this troll who puts nonsense stuff on GC World Chat.
uh,
People at those level probably will just carry on making T4s because they're so determined. But there will come a point where someone will make a T4, trap. It gets zeroed. Okay, they do it the following again in 4 weeks' time. They do it void again. After the third time, you think they're gonna bother? They're gonna give up.
meh.
No one's gonna invest that much time in making T4 traps if it gets leveled and zeroed
I don't know.
every
Dude,
void.
I hit someone with four. I hit 34 that had literally fucking like 4 million T4s. Like what? Like
Yeah.
here's the thing that really gets me is like they post the report on Facebook and they get so much negativity out of it. And like, no offense, what did you expect was gonna happen? Like, you got a lot of negativity
What?
because the community is like, You're using T4s, yeah, they now the trolls are gonna give them a high five. I get it, but
The trolls get happy about every little small thing, man, dude. Like you attack someone and then you've lost, like, I don't know, 10 troops. Oh, I killed 10 troops. Really? Do you really think I care if I lost 10 troops? Like, but they get so happy about it.
we'll give them
It's
some
like, what?
credit. We'll give them some credit. They killed 400 troops. Okay, give them credit at that point.
Okay.
Um,
All
but
right.
because
Well, how long is it going to take you to get 400 back? 5 seconds.
not even, yeah, not even. But the fact I think that this right here is going to be cool. I think that there's more to this than just what we're reading and what we were told. I think there's going to be more to it. Um, like obviously when it says the whole people with sending out fleets with Titans and planes, the restrictions on troop level. I'm wondering if you connect your Titans and your plane, if you're not allowed to send T4s. The only way you're allowed to send T4s is
Say that
maybe
again.
if your plane and Titans are not in it.
I think it's probably similar to, the defense mechanism. So, how you have your city that has, where you need to have a certain amount of troops in your city for the Titan to activate,
Yeah,
and you gotta have certain amount of cities for the warplane to activate. I
that's
think they're following. I think they're following that method where when you go to send out, if you choose a certain level or certain amount of T4s, it won't allow you to send the Titan and the warplane.
and that's exactly what I'm talking about. That
But
I
it'll
mean,
be an opposite thing. So, for example, it'll be too many, you don't get to send them out. Less, you do get to send them out. But then the less part also defeats the original coding where you have to send out a certain amount for you to be able to send your Titan and your warplane. So the old coding and the new coding is going to work together. Where if you send two less, you can't send Titans anyways, because that's the part of the rule game
Yeah.
already. But if you send too many T4s, or anything below T4s, it negates the coding and says no, you can't send Titans and warplanes. So you're buggered basically.
Yeah. So like, I have literally. Don't laugh at me. I have 20,000 of them. 24. Come on. That's like someone has like 10,000 T4s in a tower. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I see what you're doing. But like, I don't even have enough to even put my Titans into it. So, and that's like nothing. You see some of 20,000 fucking T4s. That's nothing. Um,
I don't even have that many, man. I only have enough just to use in my strategies, which I'm not going to give away how I do it, but I use T4s and T4s to fight in certain situations. I don't need that many. What is the point?
yeah, and usually they're literally to farm.
Yeah, like if you're,
Like,
if you're at war, or I guess, it should, anyone who plays the game should know it's common sense by now. If you're gonna farm with T4.
yeah,
Doing void, doing friendly, you want to farm, use T4. If someone attacks your tile, you don't give any points. And
see,
to be honest, it's normal practice. Use T4 to farm. Send out T4 bikes or T3 bikes, wherever they are. That's the fastest way they go as well. And farm with those. I don't understand why people still use T13s and T12s to farm, and other people who have to send a whole damn fleet into an elite mine. Why?
I
You
think
collect the thing.
I think they sent a whole fleet into Elite Mine thinking that it's going to collect it faster or bigger loadout, and in which it does not. Um,
No.
you're not going to collect it any faster if you put what's required into it or a whole entire fleet. It's not going to collect it any faster at all. Whatever you,
They probably think they collect more than the other person. But if five people go into that elite mine, and you've got, let's say, a fleet of 200, and the other people are use T4 of 30 or whatever, you do know the distribution is still going to be the same. When that
yeah.
elite mine is,
Well,
you
uh, not always the same, and I'll show you why. So when people use city buffs like me, I just whenever I get a
oh,
gathering
there's a
speed
buff.
bonus, I just freaking hit it. I don't even save it. I just collect it. So the people that have their gathering speed buffs going on, they're obviously gonna get more than the person that don't have it at all. Um,
No, but they're going to gather faster. That's the gathering speed. So you'll gather it faster. You just won't get more, because once your thing is full up, you end up leaving the mine.
right.
Remember,
And
that's speed.
I said that
That's
wrong.
not amount.
But it does give you a bonus, though. It does give you a bonus of it. I don't know if you noticed that before. Let me see if I can. Oh man, I'm gonna just find one. When you get to it, it'll give you a bonus. Is this empty? I don't want to gather from there because I wanted that to turn into here, right here. Gather. We're just gonna send out. Well, we got a minute and 15 seconds before it gets there.
Why did you not just send bikes?
Well,
You
I'm
probably
not
sent the slowest
because I'm
shit.
not even gonna stay in there. Honestly, I don't really, I don't, yeah, I don't farm. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude.
To be honest,
I
there's no
don't
point
even,
even doing a farm.
I
There's no
don't
point in
farm.
doing a farm podcast, right?
Gold is
Everyone
what
knows how to farm.
yeah, gold is what I'll farm. That's about it. Like gold. As for like
So
minerals,
I even try not to farm gold, and I think one of the reasons why is because the damn bloody tile is like 20, 30 minutes away, and I'm just like,
yeah, but I do
do I
that.
really want to send out all day there?
I do that. I send it to gold when I know I'm about to go to sleep. So by the time I wake up, it's either done or about to be done. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
like if you're awake, yeah, don't do
Then
that.
the annoying thing is that, like yesterday, I was trying to join Iron Blood, and I
Oh
had
yeah.
one that was 15 minutes away. And I recall, and he went, "You have to recall your troops before you join."
Yup.
And I was like, "Okay, recall." Went to recall, 15 minutes. I'm like, "Bruh, I'm not waiting 15 minutes." So I had to teleport just literally next door, just so it comes back, because I didn't want to use my recall all.
Right.
Um,
And you
and
you
then
know
get into the game. And I was like,
you are right. you are right about that loadout. So it is a speed. So you are like, for instance, because I'm buffed up, I get 6,089 uh, more an hour than anyone else would. But yeah, I mean, everyone has a cap. You know,
Yeah.
whatever your loadout
Well, I
is.
guess what the bonus to it would be is you'd gather faster, you'd leave it faster, which then means you send another fleet
Yeah,
in, which gathers more, I guess.
correct. But I mean, I'm not a farmer, so
You really?
I
You
get
think?
my minerals from Void War. That's where I go at. I go and
Listen, I've always said in this game, you don't need a farm. Let some other douchebag farm for you, and then you just take it from him. I've always played that game like that. Everyone's like, "You have a farm?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Where's your farm?" And I'll just point at any random farm or city. They're like, "Is that your farm?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Who's it belong to?" They're like, "I don't know." They're like, "So why are you saying it's your farm?" I'm like,
well,
"'Cause
I
it's my
mean,
farm, innit? And when I
or
want something, I'll go get it."
or even like these RSS, and I know it's not supposed to be. It's uh, you're not supposed to do it because it's TOS. But like these resource sellers and stuff, um, you, your nation can determine what you're gonna pay. Like seriously, when you know how you get those messages saying, "Oh well, 100 million for blah 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 per." No, you comment back to them say, "I'll pay $100 for 100 million minerals, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna just burn you and take it all for free." And if they call you bluff,
Well,
do
to
it.
be honest, I did that in another nation. There was a couple of them that used to do it, and I should just wait until a certain period in the week where I know they kind of, you know, fill up.
Well, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Well,
and
yeah.
then and then I just
Before
take it all.
a week before void, or 3 days before void is usually when they're trying to get rid of it. That's who they're trying to
Yeah,
get rid of it.
and I'll just take it all. But then again, I think these sellers didn't like me when I went to this other world that I played because I ended up putting in P4 rules and void rules and purge rules, and unfortunately, they used to get purged. So they used to hate me, and I completely ruined their whole business
Well,
because just
well, again,
weren't
again,
able to sell.
again, I gotta say because it does break TOS, it's not allowed, guys. But like I said, they offer you some ridiculous. Like I think one nation in the thousands were saying, like $5 per one, $5 per million minerals. Fuck you, fuck you. What? I ain't sending you on vacation. Don't think so.
It really, do you know what? It really depends on the nation, and saying how fast that guy wants to get to, a certain level. There are always going to be resource sellers out there. There's always going to be a new nation. You know, to be honest, for me and you, like Woody, when we started this game ages ago, we never had that. We was kind of like, collect, 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 have 5 or 6 farms.
Dude,
And
I had 30 fucking farms.
yeah, but that's
I
because
had
you had a
30
PC.
fucking
You got to
farms,
understand
dude.
when someone like me who only ever used a phone, and at the time,
That's
because
what
I
I
used an
used, dude.
iPhone, we
That's
was
what I
able,
used was a freaking
yeah,
Android.
because we
Every
was able.
single
Remember, we was able to have 2 on Facebook, 2 on Twitter,
Oh no,
and
dude.
2 on your
A-
Apple.
Android, and even still now with Androids of Gmails, you're able to, yeah, you are able to have two par, right? But on Android phones, you're able to have a million different emails.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because obviously on Android you can create as many. That's what I'm saying. So obviously what
Correct.
I'm saying is you gotta understand, dude. When you got so many, it comes to a point where you just like fuck that, man. How many times am I gonna switch? So for me, it was like I had my one main, my 5 farms, all on one phone. You know, someone came and attacked. It was easy to kind of switch and bubble to that one. When you've got so many, it was hard to kind of keep track of which one is what. And sometimes you end up logging into the wrong one, and then you're like, "Crap, it's the wrong one," and it's already been attacked by someone by the time you get to the right one.
So,
So yeah, we kind of went through those struggles of having farms, but
so what
or just start civil war.
one of the things I did love about having a lot of farms was this, and it wasn't to collect resources at all, believe it or not.
It
Um,
was the trolling part. Yeah, I know.
Dude, I would literally, when it was KE, I would port every one of those things to the corner of the map, and I would send them all to every flag
I
that it
know
did.
because you did it for
Oh
us.
my
You,
god, dude!
you did it. Yeah, you did it to us at one of the voids or frenzy. I can't remember, and I wanted to punch you in the face because I was like, "This red light doesn't stop flashing. It's really annoying me."
And there was just like there was literally ants just walking forever, right?
Yeah, I was just like, "Do you know something? I like void, but you know when people start using those strategies or the flag burning strategy where they just keep hitting your damn flag, and I'm just like,
Well, and
man, just play the game.
that's the thing about like for when I was doing it, when I have 30 farms, you figure, okay, so you can have 5 fleets per 30, right? Or per one, five
Yeah,
fleets per one. So you'd see 30 times five, you're talking about like 100 and something freaking troops coming towards you, and you only need to send them once, and that's like what 3 hours of it, 3 hours of annoying red stuff, and within those three
and
hours,
then when you've got people being attacked and you can't even find them on the god
yup,
battle screen because there's like so many, and then it's like you end up sending into the wrong one. You end up attacking. Time attacks don't work. Team attacks fail. Yeah, dude. That day, you know, when you did that, I was just like, Jonathan, until
that's
this guy goes to sleep,
that
I ain't
was.
playing.
I'm sorry, dude. I did you all dirty. I did you all dirty. I did you all
Well, it was a
dirty.
good, it was a good look. Honestly, it was a good strategy. But you know, like I said, some people, you know, if you're doing that and you're fighting, it's fine. You know, I get it.
Well,
But
that's
if you're
what
just
that.
doing that and then just living in shields the whole day, then what is the point?
No, so the strategy that I used was I would put it in a corner, send it every flag, and whenever they got close to your flags, there's always someone, and there will always be someone that sends a real fleet for rain, always, and I would freaking count on that. And when their bubble dropped, or when they get there, is when I would send my real fleet in, because you didn't know that I was sending my real fleet until it's too freaking late. You don't know. You think it's just another farm coming in. Nope,
Yeah.
it's Woody. I'm here. But
I think nowadays everything now is just the strategy's changed. Now it's just, you know, game's just evolving, forever evolving. You know, there's always something new that comes up and then people learn and then, you know, the game is about strategy. And, you know, going back to this DC thing and, you know, these fucking DOD buff things
oh
that
my god,
we
dude,
was complaining about the other day,
dude, I,
they've completely taken strategy out of the game.
dude. So I ate them all up. I'm not gonna lie, I just ate them up. I didn't care. I just let me
What the mirror buff?
the no no the higher troops in DLD today. I just ate them.
What do you mean ate them?
I ate them, dude.
What, I didn't use them or
No,
attack people that was using them?
I just fucking ate them all up. Like this guy, higher troop right there. Higher
Oh,
troop right
you killed.
there.
See, this American slang.
Higher troop right
I'm trying to understand
there.
you guys.
Another one. Another one.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, but you gotta understand. I think someone was saying to me apparently they nerfed them a bit, so now they're 1400. But I'm just thinking that's maybe because it's progressed through the through the game where now you're playing more, you know, more stronger opponents. Because I'll be honest with you, I've seen them. I even posted a report in one of the groups, and I was like, these ain't that strong. But you know, when I attacked one, it died, like literally died,
Yeah.
like people. So I'm just like, hang on a minute, it's not that strong. Like you see the stats on it, but when you actually look at the battle, the Titans are the older Titans. They're not even the new Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know if that even matters if they're the new Titan skins or the old Titan skin.
I don't think that
Um,
that part matters, but the thing that they do have is, how we use the 40-60 formation. They're
yeah.
using, I want to say it's not a 1-1-9-8 formation, but it's more like a each 1-1-1-9-8
But
would be like
everything's average.
10,000 troops on each of them.
Everything, yeah, I think it's like 33, 33, 33 in each tier, front, middle,
Yeah.
and back. So I guess, you know, for that, you know, against the average player, you know, you'll smack people. You know, if you've got someone strong who's LR focused or MR focused, it's obviously going to kill the LR, you know, the back row first or the front row first. And then everything else dies.
Yeah,
So
and
did someone say something?
here's the thing that you gotta remember. So the way Camel explained that the higher troop was like this. It The strength of it depends on your enemy. So if you're, let's say, like how we went up against the 900s and we're in the 700s, they're all weak. Not a single one of them can beat, any of them, any of us that's in our alliance. And I'm not trying to talk shit to them because to me it's a mismatch. So if they use a higher troop, I'm gonna be hit. They're gonna reflect the damage, our stats in our own alliance against us. So with that being said, come finals, wouldn't that higher troop reflect if we are a strong alliance going up against another strong alliance? Wouldn't those higher troops be kind of really strong?
Not really, no, because if you're strong and they're strong, you'll just counter each other and you just end up with shit stats. So someone like yourself, it'll probably be better off you not using the higher troops and getting someone smaller, a lower
No,
level
I would.
city.
I'm not. I'm not buying those troops. I'm not. No. Our actual alliance is not doing that. No. We're on the boycott list. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, we've come up against so many people using it, so we just kind of just like I said, eat through them. I think time will tell. We'll see how like obviously we're in. I think we'll get past this round. We'll be in the next one.
I,
Depends on who we face. We might be able to get to the final. I don't know. But obviously, I'll share some reports on my one if I see anything out of the ordinary. But like I
well,
said, that's just DoD. Even with GC, it's
well, I
stupid.
mean,
The same strategy.
if you think about it in all reality, I mean, guys, it's dual dominance or even triangle war because I'm expecting this to be in triangle war as well. Um, guys, you're not getting anything out of this event to actually make you stronger. Period. Your cities,
Well, you get the badges, don't you? Get the badges, don't you?
okay. I mean, if you
That's the
want,
main thing you get.
if you want to buy these, fine. I mean, yeah, that's fine because you do get badges that get you stronger. But I'm talking about like the reward. There's nothing about this whole thing that's gonna make your city actually significantly stronger compared to the money you're about to spend trying to compete in this event. Why not use that money and actually put it towards your officers or put it towards your titans or put it towards your uranium? Oh my God, uranium! Um, don't waste your money, guys.
Mm.
Like this, that DLD, it is a wasteful event. It is. The max charge, 5 grand. Right off the bat, the max charge your alliance, 5 grand. What can you get for 5 grand, guys?
No way out of this game.
No way out. No, I'm just saying. Let's be real. And just walking into if you're just gonna walk in like when it first starts, your season just started. Go into the schedule, guys, and see who's all in your bracket. If there's an alliance there, you know you have no chance. Don't spend a fucking penny the entire time. In
Would it
this,
go to your honor ranking? Who's top? Who's top in your in your
what do you
in
mean?
your do dod?
What do you
The honor
mean?
ranking,
Oh, on
the
ranking?
second one. Yeah. Who's that?
That's Groot.
Oh,
That's
I'm a
Groot.
guru.
That's Groot.
Mhm.
He's got it. That's his 41 there, and he's also got one in our alliance as well. 38 in ours.
And then Vegas is number two. Wow,
Yeah,
he's not killed a lot.
and then Holbrook, he's number 3, and actually Holbrook is here in the podcast as well. So GG to that one. Holbrook actually came first place in um, Iron Blood yesterday. Pretty good. That's another thing that I just I walk in,
Oh man, I
I
wanted to
walk
chill
in and
out
I walk
yesterday, mate.
out.
I am blood. I am blood. I literally went into Iron Blood. I wanted to chill out, just kill a couple of people. And then this one person, I don't want to name her city, she decided to use bubble popper on me and
Oh,
literally completely deplete my troops. And I got so peed off. I was just like, look, I wanted to chill out and you just use bubble popper on me. All right, fine. I chased her the whole game. I used bubble popper, the nuclear, not nuclear, the other one, where you sell all your troops.
yeah, yeah.
Every time, every time I saw her, all troops, heal, heal, all troops, heal,
You're that
heal.
guy. You're
I
the
was, I'm petty, I'm petty. I was like, I just want to chill out and play. And then there's me trying to attack someone because I wanted to test the formation when you're on a certain level city just to see if I can beat it. And just before I sent, she decided to hit me, and that really peed me off. And I was like, you know something? That's it. I'm gonna kill you every single time I see you now.
and you told her, right?
Oh, I hit her. She saw it. Like a couple of times I hit her. She realized that what she had done to me, she peed me off. And then, after the third time, she decided not to heal anymore.
Right.
So I was like, fine, don't pick on me. I'm just like, when you come into the game, the first minute of the game or the first 5 minutes, go attack the smaller ones. Go hit the smaller ones and get your points. What are you gonna go pick on the big guy for? And it's like, I'm not exactly a small guy in the game, Like I've got, a big city, and you just decided to come and pee me off.
He decided to beat you off, huh?
My 2 minutes, I got to give props to a guy called Pays from 130. Oh my god, his city is a beast. This guy, man, I hit him with a full fleet and I couldn't even win. And then the second time around, I hit him again, and still didn't win. And I was
I
like, okay, he's only got 600,
so I
600 left.
so I was getting ready for work and stuff, and of course it was a third round, so I was like, I gotta enter just for the merits, right? But
Yeah.
I had like I think it was like 15 minutes of gameplay where I can still play, and then I gotta get ready for work. And I seen Holbrook. I was like, I'm gonna do a million. So I sent all I had, a million. Holbrook, fucking man, he had 5 million. It did not go well for me at all, at all. And that was the last attack I did. I
I think
think.
with the game, when you log in the first round, you have to get enough points to get to the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
stage and the
yeah.
third
That's
stage.
and
So
that's
I
that's what
was
I did.
driving. Yeah, sometimes I was driving, so I couldn't get points. So I was like, shit, what do I do? And then I was like, last 10 minutes, just hit three cities. Just find three and hit them. And you get to the next stage and then just leave the city on defense mode and just let people hit you and you still get points if
Yeah.
you're not really playing.
Well, you can actually exit the actual part of it. You'll leave your city there, but you can exit. But yeah, no,
Yeah. Leave
that's
it, exit, let people hit you, collect points. And then, if you don't have time, at least you still get your merits. It's just it sucks now because before they used to let you go into all three rounds of all the events, Chaos Land and all that. I used to enter all three. Like even one that was at middle of the night, I'd just get someone, I'd log in or get someone to log in and just put me in there. And you get merits, but now they only allow you to enter 2 rounds out of three. And these events are at some awkward times as well. Like,
well. I mean, you think
dude,
you,
like
they do.
midway through the day when you've got work and you're in a meeting.
Right, but Camel did that for a reason. Uh, they did the whole.
Why?
They did the whole only allowed to have two is because, for instance, if you walk into all three, you're gonna kill everyone every single time. That means there's not a single person, if you're the top guy, that can walk in there that has a chance to get first place. So if they allow you to only have two times to go in there, that allows all the other players that are playing against you to have that chance to score more points than you did. Not gonna
Yeah, I guess
happen.
you're right. But the event times are awkward, man.
Oh man, I
Honestly, I
know.
don't know how it is for you guys in America.
So
For me,
our
like
it's like
one's like 5 in the morning. Like for me, just you can tell you something. So mine is 5 in the morning, lunchtime, not lunchtime, just after lunch. So you come back from lunch. So it's not like you can go and say to your boss, "Oh, I'm gonna take an extended lunch break." And then the last one's like at a ridiculous time when you're meant to go to sleep. So how do you play? How does it work for you guys? What time do you have the events?
so the first event is past dinner time. Like it's like I want to say 11 o'clock at night, 11 p.m. The first event one is, and then the second event is probably be right around this time or an hour before now. It's around that time. It's every 6 hours, and then the last one would be at 4 p.m. And I leave my house. I leave my house literally at fucking 4:30. I'm gone. I go into work. So yeah, it's for the Americans. Iron Blood is not bad. Now, if you work my schedule, which is night shift, it's horrible. It's the same schedule you're on.
Well, I think the game is geared more towards the Asians, even though they use. So the server time they use. The server time is actually British time they use. Actual UK time is the server time.
Okay.
But the game events is geared more towards Asians.
Well, I
So
mean
why
this
would you use UK server time then?
because this
Why
is a
not use the Asian server time?
because this is a Chinese game.
Yeah, but then why you got to use the UK server time? Like 12 o'clock midnight is when the server resets.
because
Why would you
they're
choose?
probably going off of, okay, what's the best time where we know they're awake, they're either at work or not at work, versus, oh shit, I just woke up, I gotta hurry up and join this at like 4 o'clock in the morning while they're trying to get ready for work. You
Yeah,
know,
but then why would you not do American time? Why would you not reset it at America's 12 o'clock? That's the question I'm asking.
I don't
Why
know.
UK's 12 o'clock and not America's? Because essentially it's UK. I mean, it's America, isn't it? That's the next best, next biggest spenders in this game, right? I
Uh,
would say.
yeah, we don't know how to stop. We have the Americans. We have a very addictive personality. We really do. From
Yeah,
drug,
you know, a bunch of
from
assholes as well, but you know,
right, from drugs, from our guns, and our gaming. We will fucking throw fucking money like it's nothing. Um, Towards those, we will throw more money on a game, guns, and drugs than our own damn family, and that's horrible to hear, but we will.
Hookers and drugs.
Like that's how bad us Americans are. Our addiction.
it is
Uh,
true that you guys would rather pick the other three your own damn kids.
we
That's
would.
so bad.
Well, it's okay. That was a horrible description. Horrible description.
It's true. You rather use that money than pay child support. You
Oh,
know,
dude,
you know it's true.
child support, we have it garnished, so we don't even see it.
Here's a good way. Here's a good way to look at it. No one's gonna love you more than yourself. So
True.
spend on yourself. You know.
Well, you're not really spending on yourself, spending on a damn freaking camel.
Yeah, just well,
You're
But
choosing a
in a way,
camel
we
over your
justify
own
that
kid.
it's ourselves, right? Our castle is a image of ourselves. Our strength is an image of ourselves, right? In a
When
way,
you're so when you're so
psychologically.
when you're so when you're burning, getting zero, then you're
So when
what
you're
are you
burning,
then?
what's
What?
not going great for you?
I have the
So
YouTube.
when you're burning, what image of that of yourself are you portraying?
I have a YouTube chat
My,
gentleman
my
saying,
butt.
YouTube chat saying, "Hey Woody, I hope you made a video of Iron Blood." I just got done saying I played 14 minutes of it and logged off with the work. No, there was no video of it. Sorry.
If you make a video of Void,
If I'm not going to work and I'm gonna go hard in Iron Blood, yeah, I'll make a video of it. But if I'm just like going in there to get the merits and then I'm off to work, there's no video. Trust me, there's none.
I think honestly with this T4 thing, we just got to wait until tomorrow. They're still
Yeah,
going to be crying. There's still going to be people are not going to be happy. They're probably going to change it. They need to officially send one of these messages out and say, look, this is how it works. But these cryptic messages, it ain't doing shit for no one. We
well,
still don't know what the hell.
this is the best message that I've gotten from Camel, uh, that I've been able to find that describes what their plan is. And like I said, it's still open for like the whole word restrictions. Okay, well, what is the restrictions? We won't know until tonight at Void. Um,
Yeah.
that
I won't be
restrictions
playing
part.
Void.
You won't be playing Void.
Nah, I'm busy tomorrow, so I can't play. I'll
Oh,
probably log in for a couple of hours, but I won't be
oh, you're not.
playing as
Well,
much.
I'll be at work as well, so I won't be. I won't be like
Yeah, it's
24
just
hour.
like
I
I said,
won't.
man. It's getting too much. Like, there's too many events. I like Void. It's my favorite event of the whole game,
Mine too.
and it just really annoys me when I can't play it. But sometimes it's not like life. Just there are more important things than a damn game. So I'll be around tomorrow, but not as much. So whoever's facing, I think we're facing 209, so they'll probably be happy that I won't be as active. Or maybe they won't be happy because they wanted to probably zero me. I don't know.
We got
It
a
doesn't really matter. Not many people like me. Even
we
not many people like me anyways. So everyone wants to kill me.
we got a we got a Lock Nation, dude.
Oh, is it?
720.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we have 722. In fact, I believe I can get into there through
You
set.
know for a fact you're gonna find a whole bunch of fat farms
I'm
and
hoping,
resources. You're
dude.
missing out. You're
Well,
missing out. You're missing out.
here. Well, I know I'm gonna be at work, but I can. If things go well at work, I can. Yeah, 722. Look at this.
You
Okay,
need to just
so they
fake
have they.
fake a diarrhea or something, and just spend an
No, no,
hour.
no, no,
You'll
no,
find
no, no, no,
fat
no.
farms somewhere.
No, because tomorrow's time and half, and then Sunday's gonna be double time, and then come Monday, that's triple time for me. So
Oh
yeah,
wow.
I'm not missing out on that. I'm not missing out on that. You're talking about thousands of dollars
Well,
in one day, not
just
just.
give me access. I'll give me access. I'll get someone else to go and kill everyone for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We got a couple players coming from 725 that's gonna come and
But
play.
then, do you know, it always sucks. It's always the time where I'm coming. It's always the time where you got a good one coming up or a juicy one coming up, and you can't play
Yeah.
because of something. It's
Oh, dude,
really
I will straight
frustrating.
up
And then the
sneak.
times you got,
I will sneak away into a
sorry?
fucking bathroom for an hour if I have to.
Yeah.
No
Well, no,
joking.
if you find anything juicy, share it. Share it in the group
Well,
chat. Obviously,
look,
I
well,
know it's because these lock nations are always fun when you because you
look
always
at these
find
BP,
something
dude.
stupid.
Look at these BPs.
What do you just tell them? Just tell your
Ah,
boss you got done.
Man, that's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't touch this guy. This guy is just below my strength. He's strong. I haven't even. I don't even know who this guy is. Uh, but these guys, well, maybe even a second one and below are reachable. They are reachable if we have a lot of people online.
but that's if yeah, but that's if your alliance helps though.
Correct.
You're not gonna be able to hit them on your own.
No, the closest person I can hit on my own with an SOS and kill a lot of troops would be this guy. Anything past that guy, yeah, I can't touch that guy. I'm gonna lose more hitting this guy than I would this guy. And I know it's only a 1 million difference, but uh, I know my limit. Even at this guy, I'm like, that might. If he gets a fleet out, then I can probably hit him.
Nick, press it. What's his stats? Press his
I
city.
have something to show you.
I won't show you. Oh
Well,
yeah, because you're not in it.
I'm not gonna go into personal messages. I never do that live. Uh, we'll go into his
Woody,
officers.
I have something to show you.
Put it in the actual chat. Don't put it personal because I won't go into it. Not during the live.
It's
Hey
it's it's
Woody,
just
have you?
it's just battle reports with these guys to tell you their stats.
Oh,
Well, go ahead and put it in the
Hey,
stream the podcast chat. Drop them in.
hey Woody, have you gone against 791?
Oh, why is that so? Why was I asked that? Or I think I was asked about that. Sue, right? Sue.
right. Woody, I got to shoot off. Yeah, thanks for the podcast. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Yeah, take care, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yes,
Later.
Thanks for coming, Goat.
Stu is the guy that I always talk to you about.
Yeah, Sue. He, he.
Yeah,
If I,
we 594 for void.
you said it was 791, right? I do believe we went up against them.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if we went up against them in KE, but I know we went up against them in either Triangle War or DOD. I know that for a fact. And I believe
yeah.
there's someone in here that knows them very well. Server assistant. 791 I'm looking for. I apologize. I just got off work, so bear with me. Okay.
Hello guys, how you doing? You alright?
All right, reach out.
Hey,
We'll look at this.
Hey Woody, quick question before
Yeah.
you actually go in there. You know with all these changes that Kamala is implementing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the items? Are they gonna introduce items into the Void event? You know, like a shield pierce or anything like that?
What do you mean?
You know, similar items like
No,
Iron Blood?
I don't think they will.
Because they started doing the items in GC now. So I thought maybe they're gonna start doing the same items in Void and stuff.
I don't think they will. Why can't I?
Well,
I don't think they
all
will
right,
because
okay.
if they do that, they're really biting the hand that feeds them. If you know what I'm talking about, they will bite the hand that feeds them by doing that.
Yeah.
Why can't I find
Okay. I just thought
791?
to ask you a question. Maybe you heard something. Maybe there's some kind of news coming in regards of that. Because it was fun to see DC with the moving towers, with the items and stuff.
So you gotta realize this, dude. Every item that gets put into this game, it's costing money, and the game already costs a lot. Oh, 594, you're gonna walk over these guys. Yeah, you're gonna walk over them. And if you guys are from 791, I apologize, but yeah, 594 is definitely gonna walk over these guys. Ouch, that's gonna suck. I apologize.
They got, it's funny. I was looking at them. They got at least three decent accounts.
Sue's
And
strong, or say, they're strong. Okay, they
Ty.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sai.
No,
That's
no, he's strong for sure. I looked at him. He's strong. He's kind of towards Morphe's level. Maybe not exactly, but in that range, right?
hmm
I looked at everything he had, but I wasn't sure how they fight. Wasn't sure if there was any info on him.
Well, let's look at the seed of kills. Okay, so 274, he's a fighter, real troops. 123, that's.
Here's what I really want to know. What's the max they can get on on an attack? That's what I want to know.
If I recall, they do a lot of rain. So,
That's
yeah.
boring.
What do you mean it's boring? It's the rains are. uh, They do a lot of rain, and being that 594, they already trust me. They've already scoped out your nation too. So, uh,
I just want to know if I have to be Johnny on the spot with the freaking bubble after an attack and every attack versus some where
yes,
they're not gonna even try you.
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And I
Because
figure BP's not quite there yet to sit comfortably. I'm only at 109.
yeah, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay. I mean,
But finally got them damn cannons and tanks.
oh, dude, those cannons and tanks. Oh my God, those cannons,
I
dude.
was listen, as Razzle would say, I was clapping T13 with T12. Now we have T13. It's been fun in the uranium mine.
Oh, I bet, dude. I bet. I remember when, dude. Okay, so I remember when I went against 830. Jason and Anton came. I was a 39 and they were 41s. And I walked in there. I was just like, oh fuck, two 41s versus just me at 39. I was like, well, let's. It was frenzy. It wasn't void. Thank God. I was like, let's see what we can do. So I buffed up
Mhm.
as the highest I possibly could, troops and all, and I hit him in the tower, and I kicked them both out, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute,
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I think I put a lot of axemen in there too. Like I think it was like 30,000 axemen in that single hit because I knew I was going up against fucking whales, um, which a lot of people don't understand that when you go hit a whale, yeah, you're changing your fucking fleet. You're not just putting a regular old fleet in. No, you're changing that fucking front line up very heavy, very heavy. But did you see that? Did you see that stat that I was able to improve? Did you see it? Did you see it? This one right here. Boom. I'm almost maxed on that. I cannot wait. So reduced damage taken from mid-range troops. I'm at 84.8 and the max is 85.5. I cannot wait. So then I'll have max 85.5 on melee, long range, and mid range. That's gonna be hard to beat. Reduced damage taken. Oh, one of those. I love that stat. Anyways, I think everyone's going to be trying to get that stat now. My bad. Oops. Oops. But, anyways, I did what we had a little live. I wanted to talk about the T4s. We were able to get into there. Also, the DLD. The DLD freaking items. I'm not too fond about it. Like I said, I was able to walk through them all. Um, Even though the difference is huge between me and them, still. if those higher troops supposed to, when we were looking at it, we've seen what 1,600, um, but they're I don't know how to explain it. It's just you would expect more out of them. I think they're kind of a waste. I think they're meant to go against whales, so whales can have to attack with a gold prism every single attack. But I think the person that laid them did it wrong. I think he should have not have laid him because he's relatively strong. They should have let their weakest player lay him down, and the stats would have been probably a lot stronger. Because look at these stats: 858 across the board. That's that's not enough. That's not enough. But they had like 10 of them. Anyways, any questions about the T4 troops or anything before we end this and I go to sleep? Anyone?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
Yeah, show me your laboratory for the warplane.
Okay.
And will you just recap what you went over because I just popped into the podcast late, so I have a
Thank you.
feeling there's stuff that you were explaining that I just didn't hear.
Yeah. Okay. So as soon as this train goes by, I apologize. So with the troops, the Titan troops, we went over with the T4 troops. When you send out your fleet, your Titans and your warplanes, there's going to be restrictions. So we're assuming it's a good possibility that when you send your Titans and your plane, that you won't be able to send T4 troops with it. Or if a C-41 or any big city uh, is trying to attack, if they want to use their Titans and plane, they can't put T4s in there. T4 troops still do not give any points away, so that's still in there. It's kind of fair for the smaller players. I think this was more met for like bigger players not being able to use the T4s because it's well, let's be real. You're a big player trying to pull up those big boy pants and play kind of gig. Um, if that makes sense.
And it's reducing the amount of points they would get, those troops.
Correct. So the T4 troops, when you use T4 troops, you would get so many points. Well, now they're also going to reduce those points as well. So you're going to be getting less points than what you normally do using T4s.
Should be a third.
But
So if one kill of T13 is how many points is one kill of T13 off the top of your head?
oh my god, dude, I don't know. Don't ask me that. I just
Just
attacked,
one
dude.
unit. Does anyone know the one? Does anyone remember the unit?
I think it
What it
was
equates
like,
to?
I think a T5 was worth what, like 7 or 10 points per. I
Yeah,
think.
it should be worth 2.
Yeah, I think it was right
You know,
around there. Give or take 1 or 2 points.
that is a massive nerf. That's a massive nerf.
Correct, but I mean, it still allows the smaller cities to actually still play, but at a very very small scale. T4 troops will not
Yeah,
give
get their
points away.
chest potentially.
But
Yeah.
again, usually if you see T4s, what do? You kill them all, take the resources, and let them laugh in nation chat, and then they look at their freaking bank and be like, "Oh shit, I have nothing left." They took it all. But
Mhm.
anyways, going into the last question about my plane lab, what's going on? What was the question that you had? Or did you just want to take a screenshot of it?
Screenshot.
Okay, well here, I'll make it better for you. There, how's that?
Looks nice.
All right. And I think we have a question in the YouTube saying, I have a question that might be a little off topic. I was wondering when two nations merge, obviously one nation has to go to the other, but what happens of the other nation? Does it get deleted? Thanks for answering. I don't think it gets deleted. I think it's just there. It just turns into like a locked nation. But we use them. We usually use them like this. We go in there, Like for instance, 722 has already been merged, so we'll go into the big old planet. You got to figure out what nation they were
739.
merging. What's that?
739.
739. Yeah, 739.
That's one of them. There's four of them, but that's one of them.
Man, they got merged with so
I
many
like
of them.
using 739 because you can just scroll to the left and scroll down just a little bit, and it's right there. Left, left and down, just a little, small swipe.
Left and down.
Woody doesn't know small swipes.
Yeah, I don't
He
know
only
small.
goes hard all the time. Just throwing that globe in the circle.
Hey, Retap, did you
Spinning up
talk?
and down.
Were you able to talk to Groot?
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I'm still in. Dude, I logged into his C41 and 737 and I was like, what nation am I in? Where am I? Where's Woody?
I'm the.
It was like it was funny. It was not. It was not 736.
Okay, so to answer that question to that guy, the guy is asking, does a nation get deleted? No, it's not deleted. But you can use old nations to log into to view uh, the merged nation. So it's not deleted. You would think, and I think Camo should delete them off of the globe, and then probably speed up the server. If that makes sense. Wouldn't that be nice if they were able to delete it off the globe? It might just speed the server up just a little bit, so no more lag, or at least less lag, or crashes, because it does happen. It's real. The struggle is real when it comes to those two things.
I agree. More data, fuck shit up.
Yeah, no, it's facts. Let's see. We have another guy I can't pronounce the name. Says, "Wow, Woody, you're gonna need shields this time if you're facing 722 and void." Well, okay, so the problem is this. Okay, let's see. They have what? 541s, 140, 139, handful of 38s. Um, yeah, they got quite a bit. Uh, the problem is this. I don't think they're going to be able, even if they did send a lot, I don't think they'd be able to, because all my troops, you got to remember, I got what, 19 million troops. They would need to at least have 19 million bare minimum, or 23 million troops, if not more. That's going to equal up to the 1600 LRA and 1800 melee HP to come close to it. Like it's not it's not about, oh well, we got these many people. To a point that is, but those people have to average out to what I have with all my troops too. The stats on my defense has to average out to that, if that makes sense.
Woody, the
Totally.
only thing is if they get you,
I know,
you're gonna
dude.
lose more.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like even if you win, you're still
I'm gonna
going
lose
to
more.
lose more.
I know that. Trust
You
me.
know?
I'm gonna bubble. I'm not gonna be. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna be bubbled. I'm not. I'm gonna
No.
play. I'm gonna play the way that it needs to be played. Not. I dare you, kind of
Yeah.
hit me,
Just
kind of.
the kill loss ratio would be absurd. You know, everyone's gonna lose what, one, two, max side, right? But you can lose 2, 3 mil, right?
Correct.
Assuming they come with enough people and the strength averages at least medium to stronger, going against you, then sure. If it's gonna be weak, then probably less. But
Yeah, but I don't plan on just sitting there with no bubble. I know that I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not an idiot. Um, you go up against a strong nation that's got some strong players in it. Know your place. Know your place. Don't think you're.
they're probably preparing. Listen, let's just put it all on the line. Even if we lose, let's just show them something, right? You know
Yeah.
you have nations that are like that, and
The,
they're willing to go send 40 people to their death, so long as they catch you.
yep. No, no, you're absolutely right. If they know they're gonna lose,
Hmm.
if they can catch their biggest player, oh man, it's worth it. Like, would I give a whole entire fleet, or if two fleets, to zero out a, a fucking a fucking whale? Hell yeah, I would. I'd probably actually, I guarantee every single person in my alliance would give a fleet up to zero out a fucking whale. Wouldn't you? I think anyone would.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Fucking 52, they would give up 3 fleets to zero out of fucking whale. they would give out. They
I
would
know.
let it, They would triple hit them, knowing that the first two they're
I've
gonna
lost many,
lose.
many fleets. I have lost many, many fleets. Okay, it's not even funny.
No, I know. I know.
Talking about millions of troops just on that. Just it's insane.
I want to know why I can't freaking minimize. Pop out full screen. I am full screen. Why am I? There it is. I was wondering, like, why am I stuck on full screen? It shouldn't be. Anyways, anyways. Anyone else got any questions? Let's check out this.
Yeah, I was asking you about well, there's three things.
Okay.
One is the T4. Do you know? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? I know you already went over it, but I just got into the podcast, so
Um.
I didn't really hear it. And then two, is there any word on DoD? And then three, if you talk to Groot, will you let him know? Like he binded his, it's binded. The 737 is binded, but not the C-38 that's in 736. So I'm trying to get that word out to him that
Okay.
if he can bind it to that, because
Um.
he gave me, we exchanged information, and so I used the information and
Hold
was
on.
able to log in, but it was to the C-41 in 737 and not the C-38 in 736.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He'll be contacting you soon when he can. Okay.
I feel like with the T4 thing, we're just gonna have to like fight in Void and kind of see how it actually really works, right?
Yeah. I mean, what you guys are seeing is what we basically everyone has been able. The only this is as much as Camel's allowing us to know. So I mean, our imagination can go as far as the eye can see, but I mean, we the restrictions part. That's the biggest question. What is the restrictions? What does that mean?
I
And
mean, it needs to be quantified the moment they hit the. I mean, they need to make a patch and send an announcement.
like like
And
a patch note or something, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
I keep
exactly.
looking to
That's
see if
the
there's
appropriate
anything.
thing to do.
And I keep looking to see if
Well,
there's
what I'm
one.
saying is you should talk to Saki and tell him, say, hey, can you put a patch note and give everybody a heads up so we all know the rules that we're playing by before we begin.
Well, right now they're all asleep, so trying to get a hold of anyone from Camel right now is not going to work. They're sleeping. They're off work. They're literally drinking sake. Sake. But
That's why I like to kick out everybody in the mines right now.
with
It's time to go to
T4s,
722 and make it rain.
I can't remember if somebody said right when Void starts, go into the Void fruit details, and there's supposed to be something new about the T4 thing.
yeah. You usually when it the day of void, there'll be a little like this question mark right here. There'll be something that will I don't think it's the actual question mark right there, but there'll be something that you can push on that will give you the points of what troops they are, and something like that. And I think, like you were saying, I think there will be a side note that will come right around, like reset time. There has to be to better explain what's going on, what they improved or nerfed in that case uh, for Void. I mean, they have to or else people are gonna walk into this blindly, and we all know what happens when you walk into something blind. Well, you're gonna be contacting Camel, and I'm sure they're not gonna want to have to deal with this after they just dealt with DLD complaints, which of course that's across their
Would be
whole.
that
Their,
right there on the left. It'll probably be in that thing, but when Void
right,
starts.
right. So I'll blow this up so people can see this right here. When Void starts, not now, because this is just going to give the monsters this little eye thing for information. Usually gives you points about what anything will be like. It will say like level 1 troop, level 2 troop. Show you how many points you get par. So I think, let's see, 30. Did they buff this a little bit? I thought 19 was at 30 before, not 20. Did they just?
It's always 20.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for correcting me on that one.
I just always remember every 5 zombies is like 100,000 points.
It's still not enough, damn it. Still not enough. Never is. Anyways, guys, anything else you guys want to ask me? I know I answered your 2 questions. Can't remember the third question. I apologize.
Well, you messaged Groot, so that was the third one.
Okay. All right. If there's no more questions, guys, or any kind of concerns, then your boy Woody is going to bed.
Thanks, Woody. Right on.